Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, and welcome back to our video. In this one, we're going to take a deeper look at the preparation phase for the League invasions. So in the League invasions, we're going to attack other people's bases. And we don't know yet how that works, how opponents are going to be able to be found and chosen, but we know what goes exactly into the preparation of those specific league bases. So we're going to talk about that. So first of all, by the way, this looks very bad. I don't like this interface at all. It feels like it was a good interface for 2016. It's like playing one of those strategy games on mobile, strategy games where you just click on random buildings and press upgrade on them. And there are a billion games that are copy pasted like that, and they just want to squeeze out your money. But yeah, this interface feels very outdated, but whatever. So, you're first of all gonna have those towers over here. In those towers, you're gonna put some teams. There's gonna be a deck of cards. Now, in those deck of cards, you can go ahead and put some heroes. For example, here, looks like I can only put silver characters. I don't know why that is. Okay, I'm gonna chill for a bit with this. I'm gonna put just my strongest two then. Okay, that put him there. Okay, and I'm gonna confirm. Now, if we move on to the next outpost, the second one, let's take a look at the deck here. What am I allowed to put in here? Looks like here I'm allowed to put anything, but only one hero because this is not upgraded. Let's say we put Grodd in there. We're gonna get into upgrading that in a second. See, there are 4 heroes here, but none of them show up here because nobody has chosen them yet. So how this works exactly, there's going to be a deck of cards that every player is going to be able to put a certain number of heroes in, and the size of the deck card is going to depend on the outpost level. Now an officer goes ahead and he chooses a team that the opponents are going to fight. Those are going to be, let's say, the face characters of this. You're going to be fighting a Dr. Fates, a Green Lantern, and a Superman. The fact that they put a Batman in there is not relevant in terms of the Batman's moveset, but it's gonna passively buff those 3 characters that are over here already. And the more characters we can get in the deck, the more heroes we can actually put there. Now, how do you get more cards in the deck? Well, you upgrade it. So press here upgrade, it's gonna cost money, like credits. And bam, level 18. Bam, 1 more slots. Look at that, 1 more slots. And it's gonna also give me some level to the modifiers. So we're gonna talk about the modifiers in a second here. Yeah, we got this bad boy to level 20. And now it seems like we're gonna get a little bit of a bump up in the shared stats here. Kind of weird that it's at level 21 instead of level 20. A little bit counterintuitive there. Okay, I have no idea how much it actually costs to get this all the way to max level. But let's get this to a healthy 25. If I get it, no, it's not. There's no threshold of increasing those passive bonuses at 26. And now let's take a look at the modifiers that you get here. So why did they put me to the next one? I so much don't like this interface. Okay, so as you level this up, you're gonna unlock some certain modifiers. And you're gonna just do this. Select it. You can have only one certain one in a certain row. Oh, no, actually you can have both of those in a certain row, but can have a maximum of 3 currently, which goes all the way up to 4. So by getting this to that level, I unlocked all the way up to the 21 ones. And this is going to be a chance to destroy shields. This is going to be reduced battle time, because it's most likely going to be maybe fought as a soul raid battle, where the enemy needs to do their best to do as much damage in the given time. They're not going to kill you in one fight, so this is going to reduce the time, so they have less time to deal damage. And as you can see, those are also level 1, because those themselves need to be upgraded. So for example, let's say I wanted to upgrade this, so I have a better chance of destroying shields on basic hits. It's gonna cost me League medals to upgrade this, for example. League medals yet again. League medals yet again. And it's gonna have quite a couple levels. Something I really don't like about this is that people complained for about 4 years that there's not enough visibility in terms of who contributes what to the league when it comes to the league donation. And the league donation was not even that big of a deal. Now, this is going to be a lot more resource consuming, with absolutely no way to tell who has spent and upgraded those. And this also creates a potentially abusive situation where, let's say, we have a very strong league that has one slot available, and they pick people up like, "Oi, mate, wanna join my league? We are the top of the top, my dude. But you know, to join, you need to do a little bit of an investment." And they have a poor soul upgrading fully one of their towers, and then they get kicked out, and there's no penalty for it. Not sure how I would have gone around to try and fix this, but at least I would have made it more transparent. So yet again, you have those defenders. You have a big deck, and you just choose 3 characters that are gonna be the face of it. What the enemy is gonna be fighting, and the other ones passively buff those. And as you upgrade it, you unlock those modifiers that you can apply to them. It's kind of a build your own boss type of deal. Craft your own boss that the enemy is gonna be fighting. Though it's gonna be a team of 3 bosses actually, which is gonna make things a bit more interesting. But yeah, those buffs are gonna get upgraded themselves separately, and they're gonna be unlocked as you upgrade this thing. No, excuse me, I'm upgrade the buff again. As you upgrade the tower itself. This is pretty much gonna go for every single tower. I know here I can only put silver characters. I have absolutely no idea why. But yeah, let's okay, that's definitely the stronger Superman. Okay, pulled out Dark Lord Dr. Fate, and let's put my Dr. Fate in there. I mean, this is not the way. I'm not preparing it specifically for the Assault Day, so to speak. But I'm just showing you how it works. I can do this because I'm an officer. I can just pick the 3 characters that I desire to set in that certain deck, and I just can just put them there. But can you also see the builds of those characters? Dr. Fate. Yeah, so this is his Dr. Fate. He's got an artifact on it as well. It's also tank built, just as mine. Okay, let's just leave his there to just not interact. Bro, you need to take them out in order to put a new one. That's also kind of janky. I have no idea why here we can only put silver characters. That's weird. Yeah, look over here. Let's just drag and put those. Again, is most likely not gonna be the running team, the attacking team. Oh, so the ones that you put to defense won't be available to attack with them. Oh, that's something you need to keep in mind. But yeah, this outpost, for example, I can put legendary characters. And for this one, I upgraded, and it says the amount of stats that are going to be shared between characters. So we have a lot more shared between legendary characters. But if we take a look at this, let's go back on it a bit. I think deck. Yep, deck. I can only drop silver characters. What the hell is this? Why does this buff the legendary? Why do you even say how much it buffs the legendary characters have if I can only put silvers in this? Hold on, is there anywhere else where I can put, let's say, only golds? Nope, I can put anything here. And how about the last one? Nope, I can put anything here as well. Is this bugged? Is this outpost bugged at the moment? Is not having a good time over here? Yeah, I have absolutely no idea, but that's how it goes with the outpost. The modifiers are gonna be the same for each outpost, which seems a bit redundant. Like, why do I have to upgrade my goddamn destroy shield on basics for every single of the 4 outposts? Why can't we have like a section where we upgrade it for every single outpost at once? Because I'm not getting anything different. You're just asking for more resources. That's kind of cringe. But yeah, other than the outposts, there are going to be also facilities. You can see that there's a facility for every single class. And those facilities are going to buff your specific heroes. You're not going to put teams in them. They're going to passively buff your heroes. I'm not sure if they're going to buff them for attack as well, but they are for sure going to buff them for defense because it talks about the bone set. Or is it going to buff them for defense? I don't even know if this buffs them for attack or defense. Oh yeah. I remember entering this, and it says that it is related to the defense. So this is also gonna buff the defense. This is gonna increase the bonus health and bonus attack for the specific class of characters now. So this is for the arcane, and we're gonna upgrade this. It's gonna yet again cost a lot of credits. Thankfully, I do have a lot of credits, and some people have a lot more credits than I do actually, because soul rates and the bad talent reroll system and nobody rerolling talents. And we're gonna upgrade this, let's say to level 20 now. Okay, 21 actually. Because for some reason 21 increases this. This leaves me with 3 active buffs, and it's gonna be a system of buffs that's very similar to the defense basis, where it's gonna give damage against a specific class. For arcane, since they don't have a class advantage, it's gonna be versus every single class in the game. But usually it's gonna be versus the class they have an advantage against. So let's say the might, it's gonna get damage against the agility. It's gonna get that increased by this. Dodge chance is gonna be increased against the class that you counter, but for arcane it's gonna be increased against every single class. Again, most things that you see here are gonna be against every single class. And as far as I remember, can we take a look at another one? How do I switch this? Okay, so this is the metahuman laboratory. As I said, it promotes damage against tech characters. And then, as far as they said, once you get to the level 21 ones, this is gonna apply to everybody. It's not gonna be repeating buffs, like it's not gonna be armor pierce damage on every single facility here. It's gonna be different buffs, and they apply to everybody, not only that specific class. So if we go to another one, yep, the agility one is gonna give you fast attack chance, fast attack damage that exceeds the cap with the fast attack chance. And those things, those 4 things at the bottom, can apply to every single character. While those things here apply only to that class specific. So since you have 4 slots, I think what most people are gonna do, unless there's something specifically broken here, they are gonna pick the ones that apply to everybody. Or something in the arcane thing, because the arcane thing also applies to everybody. But yeah, those are gonna be buffs that you upgrade this to get the buffs. You select the buffs, same as it was with the defensive things. I don't know, man. It looks like they made this so complicated for no reason. They make it so complicated just for the sake of having a reason to suck resources out of you from 5 different places and then 4 different defense places instead of just putting all of them in one place. Like having how I would have done it is okay, you're gonna have all those 4 defensive bases, leave it at that. Then have a certain thing like a main facility that we upgrade, and as we upgrade this, we unlock all those bonuses that are given by every single thing here. All of them are in a big goddamn list, so I don't have to navigate this stupid, outdated AI to get to them. Yeah, I really don't like the way this looks and feels going through it. That I don't like that they're split in so many places to the point where it makes this very complicated. And there's one more thing, by the way, we got the supplies here. So the supplies are gonna be something that's gonna increase your base efficiency, and you're gonna have to redo this before every single split. I think level 10 is the maximum amount, so you're gonna have your league to put together 10 mil credits a week, 10k league credits, and 10k this. To yet again get the flat amount increase. Bro, the supply thing is the most useless thing here. It's just gonna, I mean, it's useful, but it's the most redundant thing because it's just gonna give you increased efficiency for just drying you out in terms of money and league credits. They're like, oh, you don't need those currencies anyway. Give them here. We're gonna give you a flat amount of damage that's not gonna impact the actual gameplay in any way, shape, or form, but it's gonna do bigger values. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so negative about this. I went into this very positive, but the more I look at this, the more it feels like it could have been done in such a better way and such an easier way to understand for people. And they could be more upfront in terms of what eats your resources and who spends resources to upgrade stuff and how much you need to spend in total instead of splitting them among a ton of places. Because remember, we need to upgrade this interface. This needs to be upgraded. This, and this. Each one of them is gonna have the modifiers themselves that need to be upgraded. Like this, and this. Then we're gonna have to upgrade this, and this. And all of their modifiers are gonna need to be upgraded to a higher level. And then we also need to pump in some supplies every single time. So yeah, this is a headache. This whole thing is a headache. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video for the most part. I might go on a further guide in terms of the best bonuses for defending at some points. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye!